Please, I can't hear anything.
Sorry, yeah, I muted myself. Okay, sorry. Yeah, yeah. You guys should hear me now. All right. Before I come back to you, Anu, do you know who are your stakeholders on your project? Do you know who are your stakeholders? You understand what a stakeholder is, right?
Yes, yes.
Stakeholder is you and anybody that is affected, impacted, or just concerned about your project. That's who a stakeholder is, right? How do you now group them now? Okay, now let's use your example, your project as an example. You or your PM or your manager is the one that will be responsible, because what do you want to do? What do you want to do? You want to create an app or you want to create a website. All right. This is the guy or the person, the PM is the will be the one to be responsible, or you yourself, the CEO, will be the one to be responsible. Responsible means who are responsible for the success of the project, or who are the decision maker on this project. You know, there's some like Dangote, you can't, you want to do something for Dangote, he is responsible, or the group CIO is the responsible, or is responsible for the project. Who makes decision? Who won this project? Or who are the board of directors that sit down together and make, these are the responsible, these are people that are responsible. And responsible can span across many people or many sections or many departments. The CEO, CIO may be responsible. The project manager now may be responsible, because now they've given the project, or they've given the brief or the scope of the project to the project manager, or the head of portfolio, head of platform, depending on the name they call it in different organizations. Everybody use different title. I don't know. Even in banks, you see they still use their title still varies to each other. All right. What now happen now is that those guys are responsible. BA also may be responsible. It depends on the flexibility of the project. Okay, let's say um for you, okay, let's say you want to identify stakeholders. They've given you this project to do now, and then you want to identify the stakeholders. You are the one that is responsible to identify them. All right. Who are, you can see responsibility is on you to identify them. But now, how do you carry this out? Is that you meet whosoever that has the project sponsor also and ask that, how, who are my stakeholders, or how was the project about? He also is responsible in different stage. Then if it now goes to, they've given you the understanding of the project, you understand the requirement. Now they are no more responsible. They are now say is left to me now. I'm the one responsible to make sure that developer, or what the diagram or everything that needs to be done are, have been put in place from my side. Then at that stage, they are just need to be informed. Like the way I inform you guys, like meeting, like last week I said we'll be not be having meeting on Tuesday anymore. We'll be having it on Thursday, on Friday, on Saturday. You guys are just informed. If you answer me, absolutely fine. If you did not, if some people say okay, some people thank you, some people did not respond, and everybody, you guys just need to be informed at that stage. Who is responsible to send out this message? I am the one. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I'm trying to just bring it to that level. But let's say you're given a project, to do, and then you're giving your stakeholder. I think that, let me look for something if I can find it handy. Um, and then I'll just show you how okay, yeah, I think if you don't mind, you can share your who are your stakeholders, then I can now group it for you, and help you to group, or whosoever that want to share, that have understanding of this, I can help them to share their who their stakeholder responsible. And but let me see if I can find, yeah, I think I can find something. Hmm, man, that's too. All right, I will share this screen and see if I can. This is not what I want to share, but let me start from there. Last two, think, is it this one? Is this one? All right, it's, yeah. You guys can see. You guys can see my screen, right? Bring record. Yeah. All right. Sorry. Yeah. In this case, let's take this as an example. The one I used last week, the lasso tone or so. Let's use it as an example. This is a project that they've been giving out to you. I'll still look for where it's so fast. This is a new project. I'll look for where a project is ongoing already. I'll bring it up now. But let me use this one and break it down if I could drive down the point. In this case now, you can see even the person can be responsible. In this case, they want to do a website. What's the problem? The problem is that we want to do a website and reduce time, doctor appointment time, patient stress, ensure transparency, because if people are paying online now, pharmacy or account will not be stealing our money. These are the problems, a lot of problems. All right. But the point now, where do you know your stakeholder is at? What do you want to do? All right. In this case, in the business case, I said I show you guys in the business case, whosoever are listening to or seeing this slide, what they want to do is home page, maybe login, registration, payment, 6 things, and that's what they want to. Six. Anything aside that six I highlighted things, they are not doing it on that project. That's where you now know who are your stakeholders. Let's assume for this project now, this new project website Lasuit want to do, what happened is that, what did they want to do? We want to do website, you want to book appointment, patient should log in and make payment. Let's assume that's the fourth thing they want to do. Then that's where we want to know, because they want to make payment now, who is responsible for payment collection in the organization? Account department. All right, can you get why they are responsible now? Account department. Okay, do you anything that concern money, will you not go and tell pharmacy? No, they are not responsible. You don't need to, you just need to inform them we are doing payment for drugs or medication. All right, but if you want to make sure that there's drugs or medication on the website, who are you talking to? Who is responsible? Pharmacy. All right, who is responsible? Pharmacy. Is from your own point of view as a BA or as a PM. All right, that's how you say it. It's not that they are who is responsible for require. I want to get information. Okay, maybe I should put it that I want to get information on how to buy washing machine. Who is responsible? Who am I going to meet? Will I go to where they sell clothes? No. All right, you go to higher time school store, or I don't know that brand, LG brand. You go to that store and get your price and get the capacity of the washing machine. All right, or you guys have marketing department or purchasing procurement department in your organization. These are who you meet. You not go to the market. You want to feel, you want to do something, and you not go to, you meet those guys. Those guys are the responsible that say, okay, last time we bought this thing, or you want to get the price of so. Okay, we'll send our staff to the market and feed you back. You will not jump them. You will not go to the market. Those guys are responsible at each stage of the project. Who is responsible? And you can see also, and there are some outsider that, in this case I say chief CMD, the CMD, chief medical director, is the oga patapata, is the one, is just like the is the oga patapata of in an organization, in a hospital setting. Because you can't do, just like you're doing something in UBA and Elumelu does not know about it. How that's what we're saying. The CMD must be responsible, because he must buy into the project, must agree that, oh, you guys, yeah, this is a good project. It will have been set even from above before it comes down to you. All right. Then these are the board of directors, the HODs. These are guys that are responsible for what now? What do you want to do? They are the ones that sign up the project. All right. Then you will now come here in the middle part now. What do we want to achieve? See, I say fast, what they want to achieve: faster workflow, accurate record, reduce error, easier patient management. These people have issues of that manage our patient easily. We can the workflow is so slow, the records are just everywhere, files are lost, we are losing our patient files. These are their problem. You can see now who this is the problem. Maybe that's what I didn't point out. This is the problem. And who are the ones that have this problem? These are the guys that have the consultant have the problem, the resident doctor have the problem, radiography, emergency staff. When you've had stories of people coming to emergency and then they are asking, go and deposit. Where is it from? Who is this person? Those things before you know the person has passed on. In other climate of other countries, what they need to ask is they don't need to ask anything. They just attend to him, look for the person. They can just snap the face and send to police. Police will find the person. And I'm telling you, it's something that I've seen, I've worked on. Police will find the person, just the face, or measure the height. But if the person can talk, what they just need from the person is your date of birth. In other countries, you don't hide date of birth. What's date of birth? Anything you want to do, just go to any store. You just first thing, you go to pharmacy, go to anywhere. You say, can you tell me your date of birth, please? You tell them 20 July 1987 is your problem. They'll just put it. Once they put it, to bring out your record, connect everywhere. And that's why visa also, all those submit your statement, they just want to make sure that there's consistency in what they have before. Once you go for visa, you just need your date of birth. Once they need to see your date of birth, they just see all your record. These are issues we have in Nigeria, as a whole. That's why you want to do your passport, it's taking forever. It shouldn't. Just your thumbprint, have your record, same record everywhere. But these are the problem. Do you understand? Who are you now meeting to ask their problem? These are the guys that are responsible there. Okay, how do you do it? What's the problem? When patient come, how do you attend to them? Why do you say there's slow workflow? Why do you say record are missing? They will tell you. Then that's what you work with. And this is what you work with. This is what you go use and go and do your BRD, your business requirement document. I don't know if I'm making sense. If it's not making sense, I can dwell on this. I don't care. I can continue. Just let me know. But in the case of, see, now we are now have non-clinical units. These are clinical units that means that people that deal with the medicine, your medical practitioner, hall. But these guys are non-technical units. They have the HR. It's some people that employ the doctor now, right? We'll surely have them. Is there anything that you guys want us to do? But you see, at this case, is there anything we want to do for them? In this project, I mentioned that we are just doing the home page, booking appointments, paying, storing our record, and paying for medication. In this case now, we don't need this guy. But if you want to expand the case, the project now, and to how to make sure that if there is legal issue is being adopted on the website, we now need to talk to these guys. You see, finance department, we need to talk to them. Because we want payment on that website. How are you collecting payment before? How do we know each medication payment? These are things you talk. This actually is a very big project. A very big project that can be done. People have done it. We've done it other places, bigger hospital, but it's a very big project, but that can take some months or a year or so, depending on how fast we get informed. But that's why I said at the beginning that BA or business analysts are not the one that you don't provide, you don't have the solution. You talk to people to document or get the solution. Does it make sense? Before I proceed, let me look for the
Yes, sir.
other. If you're not clear, just let me know. But if you know your stakeholder now, we can group them. You as a CEO, you are a stakeholder. Whosoever your depending on the project you want to do, your shop areas, people on your operation store area, people around that place, they are stakeholders also. Because if anything happen, your so many things are your stakeholders. People, if you need to be informed. If anything, maybe you want to do renovation, or who is the laundry person on this road, as is on that street. These are because if we change things, people just some people need to be informed. And I said also, you may be stakeholders and then you may not directly be informed. If they are doing Lekki Ekpe Expressway now, as a as a resident in Lagos, they need to let me inform. How? Is either they announce it on radio, newspaper. Lagos Marathon is happened today. I used that as an example last week. They will send a traffic advisory because I need to be aware so that I can that I'm a stakeholder because I live in Lagos. That's how stakeholder goes. That's why they send out mails, radios that there will be Lagos Marathon this morning. Plan your route. If you don't have anything to do on the VI side, don't go because they don't. Because in a another area, if you don't tell people you want to do a road or if something's happened on that run, like run into traffic, you may sue the government or whosoever that is, and that's what we are trying to say. Any question on that? I don't know if that makes sense. Any question? Sorry about that. Yeah, you can see you see external stakeholder also. Just. I think this. Yeah, we didn't have issue in this one with the last class, but uh, patient. You see now in the patient because patient also have issue. See their issue. First, they want faster interest. What do they want? Faster appointment, electronic payment, reduce waiting time, transparent results. Mobile access. Why can't I access appointment on my phone? This is what they want. Then you need to speak to the patient because we want this thing on the website. This is like this. What I put here is more like the extra from business case. This is what they want. You've spoken to people and then you now speak to the patient like who will give you who want this one, this guy wants. How do you now go and meet patient? How do you want faster appointment? Like how many minutes? What have you experienced? That's how this project is. Project like this can take it can be survey, and that's why I talked about the way you get your requirement. This one because you have enormous patients, you just send them survey. And like I said to my other classes, I told them that there's where I live, they want to get a survey from me. I think I bought something and they want to get a feedback from me. They send me email, they send me hard copy through my door. They still call me on my phone because they are using all means and ensuring that they get what they want to get from me. And then so that they can improve on it also but they want to make sure I'm a satisfied customer. I got satisfied. That's how in this case because and I've said before, when you want to maybe when you want to get requirement from patient because they are enormous and they are stakeholder, you can't add hold on you because you guys have some require some numbers. If I want to get feedback from you guys, I would just send email to you guys or a Google form to you guys and tell you guys to give me feedback because let's assume that you guys are 3,000. I can't sit on a call and get feedback from me. I'll just send email. I might send reminder on the email that guys, even at work, they'll tell you that survey, send you survey, but they'll collate it, they'll pile it up. I will now see what people have passed through, depending what we want to get from them now will be based on the question we sent out. If you want to get that, how long have you stay on an appointment or waited for an appointment for, we put it there. These are just like you guys fill the question joining this course also. Have you have an experience before? What do you do? And the little thing I asked also joining this course at the beginning, like what do you do? How do you want to do? These are things that are stakeholder. Going back to engineering, the stakeholder on if you want to build a house now, stakeholders are who want to build the house. It's the major stakeholder. The architect, the who is responsible for architectural drawing, architect. But at that point, civil engineer is not responsible. He just needs to be consulted. At that point, I just need to be consulted because I'm not the one to do the architectural drawing. All right. Then who is when I just need to be consulted or informed. All right. I'm not responsible. I'm not accountable because I'm not the one to be account for it. Like this is a drawing. No, the architectural drawing. When it comes to civil structural drawing now, they will now say I'm the one responsible and I'm the one accountable. That's how it works. All right. And you can see also we still have external stakeholder. In this case now, these are not people that work within us. I work on a project that it's about what do we built what that do we build sef? I think we built something for something for this for a trust here and hospital here, and then we built I think it's a website also for one client like that, and everybody just want different thing, and you just need to bring them together also, and that's stakeholder management. Everybody want, I think I explained in the last class, everybody want different thing. You just don't, you not panic, you just take it easy as long as it's within the budget, the way they scope at the beginning. Just try and explain to them. If you still have question on this, I can take it. Just anyone, any further question on this, let me know if you have any further about the other mapping. Anyone have question, further question, any other question? It may not be on this one. Let me know, please. You guys say we can proceed, right? I don't know. You guys, I'm just, I don't know if you guys are understand. Yeah, working, pick up, delivery within corporate delivery, an area of rural companies, tracking client order, pick up and deliver faster. Yeah, in this case, maybe I should use that example now. In this case now, sorry, in this your project now, your client, you want see the problem is that you want to offer working, you want to offer pickup, you just come and pick up and delivery. These are your project now. Who are your stakeholder in this case? Your client, your clients, because you need to speak to them. How you need to understand did they need mostly take when did they mostly take the just 1 minute. Okay. When did they mostly take sorry, when did they mostly people, some people want weekends, some people want the things to come Monday, depending. You need to understand your client. Then the next thing you want to understand also is the pickup, your delivery guy. They are your stakeholder, because if their head is not if their head is not correct, you're gonna lose customer. They're gonna mess you up. They will mess you up. Yeah, the delivery guy. These guys, why are you guys not delivering on time? My customer or my clients are complaining. You guys don't, your delivery guy. Or if you don't have a delivery report, you need to speak to a delivery company, or the way you want to say bike man, or whosoever that wants to deliver for you. All right, and you need to have someone. Do you have a secretary in your office before that needs to ensure that whenever anybody come for pickup, they don't need to come down from their car? All right, these are things. These are your stakeholders. You need to have someone on standby. These are your stakeholders. How do they want it? Some people say, "Don't worry, I'll come down from my car. I'll walk down to the store." Is the street accessible? If the area that your store is it drive? Can you drive through? Can you drive? Can you park? Is there a parking space there? Will last man not tow my car? These are issues. All right, these are, it depend. I don't know where you stay or where the business is. These are issues you want to know. Then if last man tows the cars, just tell them, just stay. You can stay, or you offer somewhere maybe 10 minutes or 5 minutes trekkable away from the store. When you are there, let me know. Someone will come and drop it up for you. These are things you need. Or drive through. I don't know. I think there's drive through in Lagos. In some eatery in Lagos. You don't need to stop. You just need to you drive through, press a button, and you speak to whosoever in the kitchen. You order, make your order. As you are turning around, you take your order. because people don't want to stay. I'm driving through. These are things you need. Who are the people? What do they want? Because if the customer want that they want to walk in, they don't want to your store your secretary to bring it to their car. You need to understand, if you are doing don't worry my secretary and they don't want secretary to bring it, it's a conflict already, and then you don't need to employ the secretary. But if they want that, guys, okay, I want this is what you need to speak to them. You need to, your client already. Maybe you want to take it to their offices also. Them. Maybe you are watching for, doing laundry for a hospital, a big hospital. When they want their towels. When they want their aprons. When there needs to be. These are your stakeholders. Then in that stakeholders now, okay, let me use hospital for example now. In that office now, the CMD or whosoever that is in charge to sign your contract with you is the major stakeholder. But at the same time, you need to speak to the people that wear the scrub, because their feedback matters. How are you hiring? Are we hiring to your taste? Is it something we need to improve on so that you don't lose the contract? But in this case, security is not a stakeholder. Maybe at that point, you just need to be informed that every Friday or every Saturday night, 9 p.m. But let's say now you are now supplying the delivery 9 p.m. or in the night. Security is a stakeholder. But if you are supplying in the day, you just tell them you are going to so you just pass them by. But you are supplying the night, that most side of the, because you guys need to go from the behind and take it into the storeroom. The security needs to be informed. Well, not only informed, consulted, that we will need someone to be with us or open the gate for us at 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. You can see how the thing is, depending on the project. I believe I should be able to have drive the point home at this stage. Yeah. All right. Any other question, please? Any other question? Guys, ask question. No? Someone said the other time, I don't know, you guys ask question. Okay, maybe I should look for that stuff and see if I can bring it up. Just give me 1 minute. I'll bring it. I don't know that. But as well, also, you guys don't need to wait for classes to ask questions. You can ask questions on that group. I'll surely answer you. I'll try my best to answer you. All right. Today, then maybe we'll move to, before we go to today. Then look for. Let me see if I can find it. Login is back. What we'll do today is about process map. We're going to the more practical side of it. But those last two classes, one of the major things you can't do without in 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 project management in general. You can't do without. You need to know how to manage your people. In short, don't bother yourself about much more about how you map them. They will tell you. Just ask people or whosoever give you the project or whosoever. Who are your stakeholders? Who are your stakeholders? Someone is going on leave in my office, and the first thing she did and I'll cover for her. And the first thing she did was to screenshot her stakeholder for me. And just share her stakeholder for me. This is the QA, this is the tester, this is the scrum master, this is the, what was that thing called now? Scrum master. This is developer. We have different developer, different, because based on their system. This one is the, just share with me, and which is very very nice, because that's one of the first things you need to share with me, because I need to know who to talk to. Because if I don't know who to talk to, I'll struggle in my, yeah, because once she's going, you need to take handover. I took handover from her and say, okay, what are the projects we are working on? These are the projects I'm working on. How can I, okay, this one I've taken it to this stage, this one I take it to this stage, this one you need to start it. Okay, then who are you speaking to? Who is, you just need to, I don't struggle. Once you share with me, what I just need to do is just copy their email and say, hi, Oyerinde, can you please, I'm the one covering for so, I'm the one covering for Miriam, and then I'm working on this. Can you please share whatsoever that I need with him? Straight, straight. The person will respond. I don't need to be on a call with the person. Will say, okay, yeah, actually I was speaking to someone. discussion on currently from that one of the projects the lady was doing, and is speaking to them in Japan. And then I took it up. They added me to the email, and then the email came back this week, and I still follow back on the person and say, okay, guy, you are this. The person said you will come back in weeks. I said, no, you can't come back in weeks. You need to come back as soon as possible because this thing is blocking this project. And the person promised he will come back next Friday. Very simple. And I'll put it, you just comment it. I'll show you guys how to do it. Just like comment it, let other people know that I spoke to this person as per the handover I got, and then the person promised to come back on Friday. If it does, you work done, you've done, you finished you finish work. I'm just seeing if I can see this thing. Okay, I think I was. Let me just share. I think I'll see it now. Oh, all right. I think we'll just proceed. I can't. Oh. Seeing so many things in my system. Yeah, I think we can just proceed for today's class. Okay, today's class I'll share some link with you guys. Maybe I should start. Should I start from there? Yeah, maybe I should start from there because I'll teach you guys how to stop. Can you see my? Okay, I shared 3 links with you guys, and then one is two of them. Most of them are free because at this stage I want you guys to use something that is free, and except you guys have money or you have access to it already. And question. Oh, it sounds so simple. Oh, yeah, I believe it. Yeah, thank you for that feedback. That is so straightforward. This one is the simplest part. Where we are going is the simplest. I just need. And do you know what? Let me tell you one secret now before I open my screen now. Okay, let me stop sharing. Let me tell you what, guys. One secret before we proceed is that secret is that BA why BA is good, or forget it. Forget people. People want vibes, and is that you use your hand to work. And because you need to use your hand to do some things, it's hard for them to do without you in an organization. Unlike project manager, you see the first two parts is more of project manager role, because project manager is about talking, meeting people, making sure people are doing their work. But this side, because you can do some diagram, you can do some analysis. It's hard for anybody to do your work. And also, if there is no BA job or BA role, which is impossible, you can switch to project manager. You can go to Scrum Master. It gives this place BA give you leverage to do. I've worked as Scrum Master, project manager, just name it. All right. But if you are in other places, this one you can't do BA role. No, like me, they can tell me to cover for the PM, but they can't tell PM to cover for me. You can see the good part of it. Yeah, I just give that. It's because some people just if it's not project manager, I won't do it. My dear, it's on your own. All right. I now I have someone. Am I sharing my screen? Sorry. I have someone that said, what's this one now? Saying, sorry guys. Am I have someone that says, okay, okay, let's take away this one. Let's take away this one. All right. I have someone that say, he did civil. That's why he want to do project manager. I say it's not about doing civil. Okay. It's not about yeah. Okay, can you guys see my screen now? You can see this. This is Lucy chat. It's one of the link I share with you guys. How to sign up. It's free. This one is free, but it has limitation. a bit of, once you do some more than some trick on it, it will limit you, tell you to pay. But the first part is that you can subscribe and cancel your trial in 7 days. Make sure you cancel. I don't know how much it will charge you guys, but you can sign up for free. I'll sign up now. I'll just sign up. I'm showing you how you guys can do it. Just click on the link. It will land you the Lucy chat, the number 2, to land you on this page and put your email address, and then or continue with your email, and then it will take you. It will take you to wherever. I just pray I've not used this one. Yeah, this one is continue with Google's SSO is single sign on. You see it in most of organization, meaning that it will just take your password or your email to sign you in. All right, depending on what you guys want to do. I can just continue with my email. I don't want to go through this one. I don't think I want to go through this one. Let me see if I can. I'll just sign with it because I don't want to off my screen again. But you guys can just follow that step. Normal sign up issue that there's no more. But if you can go through your email also, you just land here on this page to show the page now. Okay. Yeah, to show you this kind of page. This is drawing that I was talking about before, and then what do we do? I'll talk about. See, right? It's telling me to one-click trial premium. You can pay, it will charge, but this one has some limitation. All right, it has some limitation, but it depends on what you want to use. They are all the same thing. Those that different organization, what differs is that organization, because some organizations are using Microsoft, they want to continue in anything that have Microsoft. Some organization depend on where organization you find yourself, but these are the things. I'll tell you how this work. It's just for a collaborative tools. I can share with you. You can see this share button. I can share this link with you guys now. We will be working on the same page wherever you are in the whole world. That's one of the I will just add your name or email, and I'll share with you. Or I copy this link, I share it in the chat, and everybody that have, once I give you access to it, you guys have. I can manage who have access to it. These are my previous students, all right? Some of my previous students. I can manage it. I can remove all of them. I can make it public. I can make it private. Don't stress yourself with this. These are just follow this thing gently. Play with it on your own. Make sure you take your time how to play with it till you get this thing. All right, that's the first one. The second one, this one is drug.io. It looks more a bit slow also, but it has unlimited. You can have access to it unlimited, and it's actually fine to me. I think this is what I used to learn. It's actually fine and free, right? You can just start. It's just that it's unlimited. You see every same thing. You may not be UI may not be interesting to you, but it's beautiful. It's unlimited. Play with this thing. I'll teach you all this thing now before we come back here. But I just want to show you how to sign in. All right. And the last one, which is was Visio. Visio is crazy. Visio is actually, see, you can see the prices. Visio is actually included with Microsoft, but you can sign up with the one you want. I don't know how much it's bringing in your side. I don't want you to stress yourself. The difference is just color and UI. Okay, the difference is just color and UI. All right, that's different. All right, don't stress yourself about it. Are we all clear? But you may not bother yourself about this too. You can go in between Lucy Chat and then Draw.io. But if I'm the one, I'll just stay with Draw.io. Everything is there. Once if I ask you to, if you know how to use this one, if I ask you tomorrow, do you know how to use VCU? You say yes, because it's the same thing. You can just go and play with the free trial. Once you try, make sure you are good with this thing. All right. Do you have any question on that before I go to the? I want to tell you what the tools, what is each of them looks like, or just before I come to the any question. All right. Okay. All right. Maybe I just start there then. This is we have. I don't. I don't want to combine this. I don't know. But let me see. I'll try my best. I want to make sure you guys get this thing. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The tools is actually called BPMN 2.0. We call it Business Process Model Notation, and then stop presenting. Okay, and then it is used for why do we use it? Okay, maybe I should share the slide and explain why all this thing. It's hard, right? This is yeah, I think it is. Okay. All right, 2.0. This is the diagram. It's just to show you process. If I want to show you process, what I've done now, let's show you. I want to show you how things are being done currently in Lassos or in Anoluapo business. I'll just draw it. I want to draw it out because all this talking that I'm talking, you can see that's why it's too hard for some people, or some people don't have that time. All right, but I want to show you. If you click on this, you land on this. If you come to our shop, you first sign in, and this I want to show you on a map. It's not map like that. It's just a visual representation. This is what is being used for, and I want to show you our process. It's mostly used called process map. I want to show you processes, how the things work around, how Ikeja electricity connect to Ibadan electricity, all this network. You can see this in many organizations use it because people can read those things. Just show me, okay, and you go to from Ikeja, you can see Google Map, it's just like Google Map. When you move from Oba Accra, you can link Adeni Jones. From Adeni Jones, you link forgotten all those places now. You link can't remember. Let me not say what I don't know. Yeah. But you can link from Lekki Express, you enter Oshit Road. Oshit Road, you can link to Coastal Road. From Coastal Road, you can link to that is what that is what this is all about. Please, if you don't understand at any point, just let me know. I know it may be it's new to you guys, but just let me know. It just map visualize to optimize flow. I'll show you sample of it. It just to help people make informed decision because some people can if you don't put in diagram, like I said most times that the only logic man we should thought process. Yeah, Damilare, absolutely. Yeah, you can show thought process. Yeah, exactly. And then we have different type of it. What are the benefits? Why do we use it? Standardized notation, process visualization. You can see the process as as visual. You can improve communication. Yeah, can make people. Someone I work with yesterday was presenting to a PM, and then they don't know where to start. But the BA just starts, just put three things together, and she joined the meeting. When she joined the meeting, and they now have discussion. But if there is no map at all, there won't be discussion. It will be too hard for everybody to understand. Okay, and then detail and reduce complexity. There's no complex thing around it, and these are the how it looks like. You can see it where I show you before. Someone raising their hand.